And then there's the path of the heart. And of course, the path of the heart is quite famous, and it's quite familiar to us. I think love is the driving force in the world. In every class I've given around the world, I ask two questions. I ask, for how many of you is peace important in your life? And everywhere, people raise their hands. For how many of you is love important in your life? And everywhere, people raise their hands. And this is very spiritually reinforcing to me. I've given classes in over 50 countries to people of every different shape, size, color, form, religion, culture. And everywhere you see those things, people raise their hands. It seems to be a universal calling. Then I ask this other question. We all say love is important. Imagine that tomorrow, as a result of your discipline, your spiritual discipline, your prayer, your meditation, or just grace, you wake up with a deeper sense of love in your life. It's just present in you, and you feel this goodwill and oneness with those around you and your community and your world. If I asked you the question, would you like more love? Would you say yes or no? And everybody says, well, yeah, I'd like more love. And this is one of those quiet little signs. It's, to me, obvious that some quiet influence is beckoning us towards infinite love. Something, because no matter how much you have, you intuitively acknowledge the need or the value in having more love. You don't place an end point on that. So love is, to me, the most valuable inner quality. Well, the driving force. Sri Chinmoy has a poem, and I don't have it right, but I think it's in Songs of the Soul. I prayed to God for light. He said, take it and spread it. I prayed to God for joy. He said, take it and use it. I prayed to God for this. I prayed to God for that. He said, take it and this. Finally, I prayed to God for love. And he said, take me. I'm yours. So I think love is the supreme, God's inner fabric. And when we align ourselves with that influence, with that feeling, we put ourselves deeper in touch with our own inner divinity. So, and devotion is a natural extension of that. I mean, we see that in our everyday life. You love your puppy, you go out and you walk your puppy, and you pet your puppy, and you feed your puppy. So love is, devotion is a natural extension of the love thing. The surrender thing is perhaps more complicated to understand, but it is the culmination of love. And Guru would oftentimes, clarify the word surrender in the modern day vernacular. It doesn't mean surrender of the lower to the, a subordinate to a superior. It is something based in oneness, and he would liken it to a drop of water falling into the ocean. That the drop loses its finiteness, but in the course of falling into the ocean, literally you can no longer distinguish it from the ocean. So imagine loving so completely, so thoroughly, that the perception of duality between you and the object of your love disappears. You literally become that thing. To me, that is the culmination of love. And of course, when you direct that to your inner divinity, that is the phenomenon called, where you and God become one. I and my Father are one.